is time now for Fitness in 4. We are here at Lifetime's. Dexter is with us, and we are trying this GTX class. So talk me through what's up on this monitor.
So today what we have is a 50-50 type of workout, which means you would technically do all of the cardio work first or all of the strength work, and then you come and do the opposite of what you haven't done. And each day of the week has a different movement pattern. So today we're hinging, bending over, and pressing. So we have some vertical presses that we'll go through here today. All
right, so we're gonna do this block 1 strength. So let's get it started.
Let's get it started. So you'll take a single weight. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so we get to work the core a little bit more unilaterally. Shoulders are square. Push the tush back 3, 2, 1, and then come up to stand, just like that.
Okay. Now, why is it slow on the way down and more explosive on the way up?
So we're working on tempo, getting a little time under tension, building more resistance here to then find that explosive nature.
And why only 1 weight? Why not 2?
So with 2 weights, right, it's gonna square us off and not allow us to kind of feel that tip. We want to feel that tilt of the scale, so that way our core has to work a little double time to maintain that square posture.
All right, so we'll do what? It says 8 of those?
Yeah, so we would take 8 and 8
do the other
and
side.
do the other side and work that out so you're nice and balanced.
All right, next up we're gonna kneel.
Then we'll come on down to the floor, right? And since we have 1 weight, let's just keep the 1 weight
Now,
here.
did you tuck your toes or are you putting your shoelaces down?
So you're gonna feel more glute activation, turning the toes under. You could always press down into the top, feel a little more length. And let's keep that single arm working here. So just pressing up and then coming right back down. Now we're making sure that we're breathing always, right? So
now,
inhale.
how do I choose my weight for this? Do I want it to be struggling by the end or no?
So right now we're in resistance. So we're looking for weights that are challenging, but not the lightest or the heaviest that you can work with.
Okay, and the next one, we're gonna use our body weight.
Yes.
Okay.
This is one of my favorites, tricep dips. So if I have my legs out extended straight, it's gonna be a little more of a challenge here. Then I bend at the elbows and press, just like that. Just keeping that nice lift of the hips so they're not moving down. There we go.
Nice.
I like it.
Okay, and the last one is a Russian twist. We're gonna hit those abs. And listen, if you have a workout you love, scan the QR code so we can try it out, and we'll always have helpful workouts like these every day. And this one I wanna keep right up against my chest,
Weight stays right at the chest. It's like we have a flashlight and we're just checking our surroundings. Thighs are squeezing. You can make this a little more challenging by adding a feet lifting up off of the floor here.
Woo!
Oh, that gets a little spicy.
It's time for Fitness in 4, and we are using nature as part of our workout. We have Rocky here from Equinox. So we have a resistance band over this tree trunk wall.
We do. Just so we could use it as a prop to add some resistance. To add more resistance and stability, I would ask you to cross the band. Put your hands in that first loop.
Perfect.
Right here. We're gonna step away. Obviously, to make it easier, you can step in. To make it harder, you step back. We're gonna start with a squat and a row. So we'll sit back, squat, come up and row. Yep, and you can make it a wide row, you can make it a narrow row, whatever feels more comfortable for your shoulders. You could do 1 of each.
Okay, I like that. And now, how many of these would I aim to do?
I would do 12 to 15. And then I'm gonna show you another couple of moves, and you could do that almost as rounds and do 3 rounds.
All right, so once I hit 15 of those, my next move here would be?
We could do alternating reverse lunges, and we could do a high row or a high pull here. So we could do it at the same time.
So I want to come up more in line with my eyes.
Bringing like your thumbs over to your ears, nice and high here. So this is really a total body move. You'll see your heart rate starts to come up. So 12 to 15 of these. Then I would turn it around. So you can uncross the bands here, flip it. So the bands are behind you. And come forward in a staggered stance so you have a nice stable base. Again, further forward will give you more resistance, further back will be less. And you can just do a little chest press here, bringing those hands forward and together.
And for someone who's never done this move before, what should they do with their elbows, and how should they be thinking about like their shoulder blades?
So elbows should be a little bit high, almost supporting the bands. And you want to squeeze and retract your shoulder blades and then press those pecs, your chest muscles forward. You're also working the front of your shoulders here.
Okay.
And your core, right?
Yes.
You can feel that core stability.
Absolutely.
So 12 to 15 of these.
And then last but not least?
Last but not least, we want to hit those triceps.
Whew.
So I would bring the hands together.
Okay.
Overhead and just pull down and back and press forward and ahead of your
So
brow.
once I finish those 4 exercises, I take a quick break and then I head back to the top?
Yep, that's
Okay.
it.
All right,
3
so
rounds.
let's turn around.
3
We're gonna
rounds.
crisscross it and go
Crisscross
back
it,
to
do
the
it again.
squat. All right.